The Drake Buccaneer, a pirate's dream ship. The Drake Buccaneer isn't just a fighter, it's a statement. Built by Drake Interplanetary, this ship is the embodiment of speed, firepower, and rebellion. Designed for those who don't shy away from a fight, the Buccaneer is a favorite among pirates, smugglers, and anyone who thrives outside the law. For the longest time, my go-to ship weapons were the Hurston Dynamics attrition repeaters. Known for their adaptive thermal performance and devastating power, the attritions have always been my first choice when outfitting any ship. They are incredibly effective in combat and deliver reliable results. But there was one thing I didn't like: their clean, polished appearance. That pristine look clashed with the rugged, worn aesthetic of my Buccaneer. I wanted weapons that not only performed well, but also complemented the ship's battle-hardened vibe. That's when I made the transition to the Ardor Salvaged Repeaters, also known as Pyro Laser Repeaters. These weapons are the perfect evolution of the attritions. Salvaged from wrecked ships and rebuilt by resourceful salvagers, the Ardors retain all the power of the attritions, but with a little extra punch. They're tuned for even more firepower, about 15% more, making them ideal for anyone who values raw performance. On top of that, their peeling paint, scratches, and salvaged aesthetic match the Buccaneer's look perfectly. It was a no-brainer to swap out the attritions for the Ardors, and I haven't looked back since. Now, let's talk about my Buccaneer's loadout, because this ship is designed to make a statement. Starting with the size 5 Hardpoint, I've equipped a pilot-controlled turret fitted with 2 Ardor 2 Salvaged Repeaters. This setup gives me precision control over devastating firepower, allowing me to deal with threats head-on. Beneath the wings, you'll find an Ardor 3 Salvaged Repeater on each side. These weapons provide heavy, reliable firepower during strafing runs and dogfights. Finally, on the wingtips, I've mounted Hurston Dynamics Attrition 1 Repeaters. While they're smaller than the Ardor 2 and Ardor 3, the Attrition 1s still provide a bit of a boost in combat when fired alongside the larger repeaters. Their clean look doesn't exactly match the salvaged aesthetic, but they're the next best option for boosting the Buccaneer's already devastating firepower. This combination of weapons turns the Buccaneer into a powerhouse. The Ardor repeaters are tuned for maximum damage, and the attrition repeaters on the wingtips provide a small but noticeable boost during a fight. Together, they make the Buccaneer a ship you don't want to mess with. The Ardor Salvaged Repeaters represent more than just upgraded weapons. They're a testament to the ingenuity of those who survive on the fringes of civilization. Completing the missions to unlock these rare weapons was no easy task. It required finishing multiple phases of the priority missions, but the reward was worth every effort. These weapons aren't just tools, they're symbols of the scrappy brilliance that defines life beyond the law. The Buccaneer itself is a perfect fit for this philosophy. It sacrifices armor for speed and maneuverability, allowing it to outfly heavier ships while still delivering devastating damage. If you're a risk-averse player, you should disappear quickly when you see a Buccaneer. This ship doesn't just engage, it dominates. For me, the combination of the Buccaneer and the Ardor Salvaged Repeaters represents the heart of piracy: unrelenting, resourceful, and unapologetically bold. Fly fast, fight hard, make your mark, and see you in the verse.